The Manchester United legend left the Republic of Ireland's training camp before the start of the 2002 World Cup in Japan and South Korea after clashing with then-boss McCarthy. And Keane, who was Ireland captain at the time of the incident, says he actually let McCarthy off lightly after his manager accused him of something he considered very serious. In fact, he says he could have easily caused a lot more trouble. Speaking on ITV's World Cup podcast, the outspoken pundit was asked by presenter Mark Pouget to reflect on the incident, which ended with him leaving his teammates in Saipan. He said, "Well, I was basically accused of faking an injury in a match and not being available for a match when I was injured. And it was really a strange time to bring it up, and it wasn't true. So if you make those accusations against me, have a guess what's going to happen." Because one of the biggest problems of my career, I still look back, is I played far too many games. Like a lot of players, I'm no hero. I played when I was injured. So to have that thrown at me, and the timing of it, in front of the group of players, let me tell you, you're going to get fireworks. And I would expect that from any player, particularly a senior player. So, there you go. Keane, now Ireland's assistant manager, appeared on the podcast alongside boss Martin O'Neill. He confirmed he'd earlier complained to McCarthy about a lack of basic equipment such as bibs, balls and cones, but insisted he'd put those concerns aside before the row happened. Asked if there was any possibility he could have rebuilt bridges with McCarthy and gone to the World Cup, he said, "I think if there was an apology, possibly, yeah. Possibly. Listen, if you spoke to Mick or somebody or the staff, they might have a different side to it. I know it takes two to tango, but that's what happened. And once I'd left the hotel, the team left early the next morning, the damage was done. And listen, if there was an apology that came my way, there was a mishap or whatever, yeah, I think things could have been different. But once I landed back in Ireland, the damage was done. I couldn't go back into work with a manager who probably felt that about me. So as I said, the damage was done, yet strangely enough no one ever made these accusations against me when I was playing, and we were winning matches, and we were qualifying, so I found the timing really strange, particularly in front of the staff and the group of players." He continued, "So as I mentioned earlier, the bibs and the balls and the cones that weren't there, that was all taken care of, that had settled down, and by the end of the week we were kind of laughing and joking about that anyway, as you do. You have to move on, I get that. But to be accused of missing a game because of an injury that I was accused of having, believe it or not, I actually let people off lightly. There could have been a lot more trouble, shall we say." ITV's World Cup podcast is available via iTunes and Acast.